Alright. Hello, hello. Just making sure it's working. Yeah, okay. And well, actually, to know that if it's actually working, I gotta listen to myself every part. I hate doing this. But anyway, yes, I am gonna try finish the main story, Lantern Rite. I'll probably do like the mini stuff off screen because I just don't think I'm gonna have time. But I really want to finish this quest. Oh, let me just quickly test if I can hear myself. The main story. Oh, yeah. Okay, gross. Ugh, I hate hearing myself. Okay. Take that off. Cool. Okay. See the screen. Oh, now let's go where we left off, which was head to the designated location. Okay. What are we gonna have to do again? Oh yeah, just for shack. Am I saying it correctly? I don't know. That song's stuck in my head. Just listening to beforehand. Alright, I am coming, Coco Goat. I mean, gun you. No, I wanted the flower! Damn it. I thought I clicked F in time.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I've definitely heard it somewhere. No, I definitely have, like, legitimately. Sounds familiar.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
Wait, so it's not the Yakusha?
Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
No.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
Yeah, Ningguan told us.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Oh no. Just bringing back old memories, not good ones.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
Yeah, there you go.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
Probably logical.
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?
I knew it.
Other times, she would make unsolicited
competitive.
suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended.
Oh, she's getting all reminiscent.
It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or ladybird.
Yeah, Paimon.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
What? I've never heard of someone drinking out of a square cup. Well, actually, no, there are some glasses that are square, but they're not like sharp square. They just kind of sort of make that. No, actually, there are some square ones, but I prefer circular. That does sound annoying. I don't really mind. To be honest, it sounds annoying. You would hurt yourself on the edge.
Precisely. So, as you can see, even one as great as Rex Lapis was not immune to making the occasional blunder.
He's the god of Geo, no? He likes rocks and squares. I don't know why I associate squares with Geo, even though it's a boulder. I don't know, which is circular.
Even one
Sphere.
could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetwood Rambler? I don't think I've heard that person before, other than until now, in this quest. Hey Flame, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Streetward Rambler?
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, Paimon.
That would be Ping. You probably know her
Oh.
as Madam Ping.
Yeah, Madam Ping. The boss, the OG. Oh wait, so that was her like Adepti name?
Oh, okay.
I prefer Madam Ping.
Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't
Alas,
Oh, oops.
long has one avoided
No,
this
I
place
skipped.
for
I'm a skipper.
precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Honestly, Claritina speaks for all of us who think about Paimon like that. Like, Paimon, she just interrupts and we don't need her to. Like, she's got enough dialogue as it is. Again, not Paimon hater, but they could just tone her down a bit.
In times gone by,
Oh,
one quarreled
cutscene.
oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield.
Wow, Claritina without the
Under the
voice
pretext
changer?
of a social gathering,
reverb.
one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But
Ooh,
Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior.
Zhang's outfit looked kind of cool there. But it looks different.
Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior
Wait,
talent.
is that
in
Cloud Retainer's
mechanical
human
arts.
form?
As for the story between Guizhong and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward
pretty.
Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul. An emotional enterprise that could never hope
that-
to be replicated by machinery.
Is that Madame Ping?
They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetward Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body.
Bro, don't make
After
me
this,
sad.
At Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many Lantern Rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything.
Oh, dang, man. And the art is so good.
We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next.
I love this
But are
design.
we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Bro, that's the hit the feels. I can't believe that was
One has always
her.
been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
My word. How are you? I am doing alright, thank you. Don't cry. No promises.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted.
Exactly, Paimon. Come on, stop judging.
But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own.
Wait, did I miss something here? How come Madame Ping, she ages, but not the rest of the Depti? Is it because they stay in their animal forms? I don't know. Maybe they just decide to make Ping more relevant later on. Be like, okay, let's show what she used to look like. Madame Ping waifu. I mean, her old design, like, gosh, it was stunning.
Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
Oh, wait, is that like a saying? Huh, my foot.
That bell
Never heard that.
has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come.
I mean, it's not our business to know.
As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
Man, it's all connecting now. All those pieces they left on the earlier quests. Dang.
After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
I mean, when they mentioned the bell, and the teapot and something in the last quest that did kind of seem like underlining meaning.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it.
Ah. Also, hello, Generics. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome to the stream.
The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition?
Why Cloud Retainer remind me of Eula, to be honest? I can see that vibe with the kind of aloof, you know, manner, but kind of being cold, but kind of like nice on the inside. Also a bit of the color scheme.
Once upon a time, Streetwood Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetwood Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
Are you sick? No, I just have a bit of like sinus problem. Sometimes my nose can get blocked. Not being sick, just from like dust and all that kind of stuff, so can affect my passages a bit. She does have a soft heart, but she's a bit sharp. Yeah, true. That kind of sums it up.
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Dang. Man, that's tough.
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been.
I bet those like pages can actually be found, because like I know if you walk around in a lot of the regions, you just find pieces of paper, but I don't read them that much, so it's possible that you can actually find them. What's your favorite character lore-wise? That's hard. The one that instantly comes to mind, because I have a few others that I can't think of right now, but I'll have to say Kaya. Stinky Kaya main here. But also I think I'm kind of sad that he doesn't get a lot of screen time, but I think his kind of mysterious thing with Conneria and his relationship with like Diluc and Mondstadt is quite interesting. And his personality is it's just fun to watch him on screen. Mine's Toma. He treated us well and made sure that we didn't go broke entering Inazuma. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Toma is definitely up there. When we got that cutscene with Toma for the Inazuma quest, where we have to save him and then he saves us, bro, my blood levels went high. I was so in the moment, caught off guard by him helping us. I was like, that's still one of my favorite cutscenes. Kai's flirting with us every 2 seconds. I mean, that's kind of true, but his flirtatious is like, I flirt, but I don't actually want to go forward with things. He's that kind of guy. He flirts, but he's like, oh, you think I'm actually making a move? No, I don't want to go further than flirting kind of guy. But I like his story. But the Fatui Harbingers are also all interesting. Like, I mean, Child, because we know the most of him, of the Harbingers, but it's too bad we didn't get to know more of Signora. But yeah, I feel like there's more, but they're not really coming to mind at the moment.
Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time.
Told you to wear a hat on the street, Batman? Wait, hat on the street? Did I miss something? What time do you have now? What do you mean by that? I screamed the Bonnie female version when I realized I got TP to the Shogun boss fight. Oh, yeah, when we got thrown into the boss fight, it took me so long to defeat her. Even though we don't have to defeat her completely, even just taking an intro for health took so long, because back then I never leveled up my characters. I was just there for the story. And I just had my favorite characters on the team, not the ones that actually could do damage.
As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
I don't know.
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
It's possible. It's been so many years. You need a kind of grow from the pain in that amount of time.
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Ooh, Ganyu. She pointed out.
Oh? How so?
I've been in Leonell
She's
Harbor
projecting.
for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward.
Facts.
Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
That was a good speech. Ganyu is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
Not me having level 60 Noelle, 20 Amber, 30 Jing Xingju and Zhongli 45 when I got TP'd. Oh no. Well, I mean, if they had good artifacts, like, they could possibly do something. But the thing is, I mean, at one point you can't even use their abilities, so... Clock time? You mean my time in real life? I don't know. That's a mystery. Though it is nighttime. I'll say that. And yeah, I saw that chest as well, I think, in the distance there. There's a lot of chests that I haven't gone, because my world exploration is very, very small. Thought, yay, no way. Could we beat the Shogun? Oh, definitely.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Leonell Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
Oh, wait, hold on for 2 seconds. Okay, back. Oh wait, what was she said? I disagree. Simply let them pass. Wait, you say you're different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by? If nothing else, do it for Ganyu. Do it as a favor for me. Me that you've known for only a short period of time. And do it for Ganyu.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
Goodbye.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
I love how she just comes back on screen.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
I did not expect that. It's 2 AM for you. Wow. Oh no. Don't forget to sleep. It's important. Okay, I'm off. It's too late for me now. Good luck. Thank you for joining the stream. And sleep well if that's what you're gonna do next. Who's your favorite unreleased Archon? To be honest, for me, it might be Shiniz 9 Archon. It has been said she's very cold and brutal. I haven't really thought about the unreleased Archon so much, except for the one coming up because people are talking about it, so I'm not really sure. I feel like we're all very curious about the Shiniz 9 one, because she used to be like, what, the god of love, and now she's like cold, so I guess unreleased one would have to say her, because I'm kind of curious where that goes. Carlton is like, I'ma roast you in disguise. Yeah. She was eavesdropping. How dare she? Okay, let's go. Let's go confront Madame Ping. Haven't heard much about the Pyro Archon. Before Sumeru came out, I'd say the Sumeru Archon was my favorite one, because I was kind of, there was a lot of mystery to it. But now obviously we know Kusanali and that stuff, and she's still great, but obviously she's not released. Honestly, I believed in the Baiju theory of him being the real Archon. I'm kind of sad that that theory didn't happen, but you know, we got Kusanali, so it's fine. Oh, look, they're here already. Yeah, also because she's like the actual leader of the Futsui, so it would be extremely interesting interesting, her personality, how we would meet her and what could happen. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. It's more out of curiosity that I would say she's cool.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
So weird to see Cloud Retainer in the city.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
She said like street word. So like, yo, street word. Like that, but it's how I would say it, street ward, but I don't know. It depends on the accent, I guess. Hiya, Pantalone? Is that who is that? Is that a sounds familiar. Is that a Fatui Harbinger or a god? Like a small deity? I don't know, or something?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
I still think Baizhi has something to do with like immortality since he's so obsessed with it and he can't cure his own, condition. But I thought he was going to be the Sumeru Archon, but he could be something else that is also kind of a higher being.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Oh, she's flustered.
Huh? Alright. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter.
Oh.
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Yep.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a small streamer, so it makes sense. But I mean, I don't really do like full. I mean, obviously, if people come to watch, that's amazing. But I'm just here to just chill. And if people want to join and chat, then that's great.
Oh, there is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as...
Oh, oops.
She
My finger
always had
slipped.
a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
Before I read it, I just want to say, is it like based off like the Samara Archon quest? Because if so, I don't mind theories then, because I've done the Archon quest. But if it's on things like the recent Archon quest, because I haven't done that, even though I have been spoiled a bit of that already, and anything to do with the Lantern Rite, I prefer not to be spoiled on it. So I just want to make sure if those theories are just based on the stuff I've done already.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the site of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Well, she's been through a lot in her time.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
I don't think she's gonna want to join, but she'll probably listen.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm. It's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on.
Well, I feel like everywhere, even if you move on, there's still a part that remains there, just out of respect, you know?
But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that, even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat.
Maybe, A should hear this.
Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
Before reading the theory, I just want to make sure on, like, what information on what quest this is on, because, again, I don't want to be spoiled.
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Yunfei!
Whoa.
Yes!
What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
No.
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
I did hear about the theory of like Yunfei being more involved in like the Fontaine quest because of her being a lawyer and the whole thing about like being the justice system. That would be cool. Especially like when she's like, call me if you ever need to like sort out some like legal business or whatever.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well,
She'll be our
in that
lawyer.
case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at High Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yenfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Just dumping it on us?
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again?
No!
Hey, Ganyu!
Don't leave. We just saw her.
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
I don't think she'll ever learn. It's just her personality.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
Will do.
You got it, Madam Ping!
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day.
I did not expect a Madame Ping backstory in this quest.
As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great! We'll look forward to it.
Yep.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Aw, man.
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not too big of a spoiler. Okay, well, I will read it probably later because, you know, I don't have long until this quest is done. I just want to get the main story out the way.
Ping, what say you to convening more often in the future?
That would be quite wonderful.
We've got character development.
But I must say,
Character
after all
growth.
this time, I've grown quite accustomed to the harbor. When we are to meet, I shall have to trouble you to make the journey to the city.
Yes. I know you're introvert, Cloud Retainer, but you gotta make an effort sometimes.
You sound just like Shenhe. The child is constantly telling one all sorts of stories from the city, as if one was partial to them.
Have you ever considered moving to the city, Cloud Retainer? There are plenty of people here to talk to. I think you would find it quite the antidote to the monotony of solitude. And if you looked around, I suspect you would find some young minds with an interest in the mechanical arts. Some of them even worth training.
We shall see.
Oh, I like to see this character growth. Hopefully, like, it actually sticks and it's not like next quest, everything's just forgotten. Hello, Bella. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Chef Mao's kitchen. There's a Zhongli and Guoba talking. Oh, is this like one of those Easter eggs where you have to go find them? And wait, how does Guoba talk? I mean, I bet he'd be like... And Jean would be like, yes, most fascinating indeed. That's what I can imagine the conversation would be like. What a wise old friend you are, Guoba. Stove god. Oh god, from a distance he does kind of look like a Fatsui Harbinger, but definitely Fontaine styles. Oh my word, that That was like really in my ear, that firework.
Mr. Dvorak!
I swear they say his name differently every time he's on screen. Every time it's mentioned, it's like Dvorak, and then some say Dvorak, and then some say Dvorah. I'm like, I don't know which syllables and consonants to like pronounce.
Ah, and Kuching's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well.
Yeah,
found
we
the
just
person
got like a
Mr.
backstory
Dvorak was
drop.
looking for.
Are you serious? I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend?
Yeah, something that confused me because like I was listening, but I was still kind of confused. Are they saying that was it Guizhong? It was her because like of her connection story with Madame Ping. Kejin's like, bro, I was about to give him a scolding. Yeah, she was. She'd have a hand on the hip, right?
That certainly explains why it was such a
think.
powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
That is kind of weird. So wait, so it was Madame Ping.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madame Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Okay, so that clears up. So the reason why she aged is because she wanted to?
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge
That's what I was
and
asking
great wisdom.
just now.
Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ah, speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Yeah, that's quite the bomb we dropped on him there. Don't worry, relax. Just treat it like any other performance.
Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Wait, why revealing Adepti identity to some old man in a fancy suit again? Well, I guess because, I mean, he's from Mount Fontaine and he has a whole ancestry connected to this Adepti, and he's been searching his whole life for the answer. But, I mean, being an Adepti isn't really that much of a secret in this place. Like, I feel like if you were to tell them, they'd be like, yeah, but they don't outwardly tell you. Why does this dude sound so dead? Dvorak sounds like he has too much caffeine. Yeah, he does sound tired a lot, but I think that's just kind of the voice he has. It's different from the other voices we get, you know, very like strong and upbeat.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Yeah,
Please, share your insights with me.
anything for you catching. Or kaching.
Well,
Everyone says
we
differently.
found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Pretty much, though there was more to it than that. That was a broad summary, but not the most detailed. Yeah, she got the point across.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
The traveler always says it first. Like, look at us being so polite. And following their customs.
Whew. That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait.
Sorry if you hear a bit of chewing. I am eating the same time. Because I haven't eaten in a bit. But I really wanted to stream. Genshin Impact seems to be like 100 hilly trolls for 1 free gem and scolding. Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're getting better at writing their NPCs these days. Hello, Tyoxai.
Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago.
Probably something about food, Paimon.
Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots!
I mean, I wasn't far off. Bamboozle soup? Is that a thing? Made from nascent bamboo shoots.
Zhangli said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself.
Yeah, bro, he's got so much time on his hands.
Ugh. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Do we get to see Hu Tao now? Hu Tao, Hu Tao. I thought she was gonna be centered around this thing, like how Catching was like last Lantern Rite. I thought Hu Tao was gonna be centered in this one, but we're not even seeing her probably until now. Where is this? That's probably quicker to walk there. Alright, my god, I gotta sleep and get done with homework. Good luck with everything and have a lovely day. Thank you! And thank you for joining the stream. Good luck with your homework and have a good sleep. I don't know how you could do homework at 2 AM. I would not have the brains for that. I'd be tired. Oh my word! The gang! Well, one of the gangs. Oh my god, they're practicing their performance. Hopefully it looks better when they actually are on stage.
All right, let's take a break here.
Yeah, Yunjin's like, I'm done with this shit.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
Is that rapping? What?
Okay.
You're freaking me out a little. Wow.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
I honestly don't know why they're so scared of her. She's just a bit eccentric, if that's the right word. I don't know. She's just different, man.
We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Yeah, she does have a certain way of speaking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't like frogs, right?
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Someone's been getting tips from Venti. More Zyron! Hello, hello. How's it going? And heck yeah.
For sure.
For
The
sure.
whole dance floor will be yelling encore, encore. Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
That reminds me, do you ever like listen to like something rhyming for so long, and then when you like go back to normal live things, and then watch other things, you're just always expecting everything to rhyme at the end of the sentence?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
I'm doing good, thank you, thank you. Haven't seen Genshin stuff in forever. Yeah, that's I mean, I can't remember. Do you play Genshin? I know you started it, but I don't know if you continued it. But I haven't started streaming. I mean, I haven't streamed Genshin in so long until recently.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to
Haven't
trust
streamed that much
Xinyan
at all.
on this one.
Even. Have you seen Zhongli, director who?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
Old friends. Oh, the Deptai?
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
I heard a meow in the background. I forgot there's a cat around here.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here.
I started to play for a bit, but I never paid attention to the story. I mean, that's fair. I mean, everyone plays the game for different reasons. Some people just like, you know, beating up enemies and playing for the meta, and then some like grinding for materials, and others for the story. I mean, I want to personally follows the story, but there's more than one aspect to the game.
To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
Hey, Pratik, welcome to the stream. I finished Lantern Rite today. Oh, nice. I'm aiming to finish the main storyline and probably do the side quests off stream. So true, it's an incredibly peaceful game. It is. It's like the music in this game is top tier.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Oh, sure thing. I'm all ears.
Are we gonna actually hear them like sing at the end of this quest?
Oh,
Or they're just gonna play the
Traveler
music?
Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill.
Are we saying Hu Tao and Zhongli don't have screen time together, even though they sort of like associate with each other? Like again? Why do we never get them on the same screen? Unless we're on the like in the same room. That's so annoying.
When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
I keep forgetting she's his boss, despite his secret identity.
You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
I did hear about there being a surprise guest or visitor at the, in this event. My guesses are either Child or Venti, because I mean, it's no surprise for Venti anymore once you watch the trailer. So you count as a surprise guest, but at the same time you kind of suspecting it because of the stream that the trailer they gave on the stream.
Okay, everyone. I think that's a long enough break. Let's take it from the top, shall we? Ugh, Ms. Eunice, such a strict mentor. These breaks aren't even long enough to have a sip of tea. Well, you were desperate to get involved, and this is what it takes. If I gave you half the chance, you'd be sipping tea till nightfall.
Hey, how about I treat us all to some late night snacks once we're done? Hu Tao, what you craving?
How about some stir-fried filet with a side of crab roe tofu?
Where are we gonna find crab roe tofu so late at night?
We could always just go pester masterful Chef Zhongling.
It seems like they always just eat well in this game. Like, they always have, like, every time they mention food, it always just sounds so nice. You are right? Yeah. I wish they kind of didn't show us the trailer.
Now I'm hungry.
Like him in the
Alright,
trailer.
let's knock this out and then go grab some food.
Because then I think it would have been a nice surprise. But that's why I'm like starting to think to not watch like trailers anymore from the game. Because it gives a little too much. Like most things these days. Because people just care about advertising than the actual thing. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's not that bad that I know it's him, because I mean it takes away the surprise guest, but it's still a surprise guest that we saw him in the trailer, because I did not expect him to be in the Lantern Rite. Oh my god, was it Moon Carver and Gazer and I forget his name. The other one.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
Paimon, you're just trying to upset them at this point. Greetings, everyone. Long time no see.
A familiar face.
Moon Carver,
Have you
yeah.
come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
True.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on
Zhongli!
Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Yeah. Also, the designs for the Adepti are so cool.
Zhongli,
We don't get to see them that
here
much.
you are. We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing.
Main character timing for you.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism. Is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Oh yeah, I recognize this from last Lantern Rite quest event.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yes.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
I mean, I'm quite curious how bamboo tastes. Of course.
Oh, Zhongli, Huta told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
Wow, she actually remembered. And she said it the right way.
She must be in the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
Yeah, Zhongli, you have to support your boss. Come on.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Hu my best wishes for the performance.
That's a fair excuse, I guess.
As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis,
When they were
the
sitting in the room
bamboo
together.
shoot soup is ready.
Mountain Shaper. So I was right, it was Mountain Shaper. Moon Carver. Oh, I said Mountain Carver something. I like mixed the names.
Thank you.
It doesn't get
I
that
will examine it
lines.
right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Paimon would love that. Aw, we're done with them? Okay, wait. Just gonna mute for 2 seconds, because I don't want to, like, eat in your guys' ear, but I'm hungry.
I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Leonell Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
Had one known that Cloud Retainer was in possession of such eminently useful devices, one would have sought to borrow one from her long ago.
And yet, since you share my lack of enthusiasm for mechanisms and fine dining, it would have become a mere decorative ornament in your abode.
Not so. Had one had such a device to make up for one's lack of culinary prowess, Shenhe would not have had to rely on flowers and herbs alone for sustenance while under one's care.
In that case, shall we rendezvous with Cloud Retainer one day soon, and request to borrow one more Supreme Cuisine machine?
So wait, you saying that Shenhe was forced to eat these medicinal herbs because he didn't know how to cook, and they could have avoided that if Cloud Retainer shared this with them sooner? I also get confused between their names. Sometimes I call Cloud Shaper, yeah. I feel like because we don't talk with them enough, so we can kind of forget their names. And they're unplayable characters.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Wait, is it down? Yeah. Ugh, they always want us to meet up here, but the teleport is just off. Oh, I'm teleporting already? Wait, it's a cutscene already? Oh my word, I don't know, I expected to see more later.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hetao,
Hey.
and this is a little something called...
Whoa, damn!
The Blaze Lilies!
Let's go! Oh, this is so cute! Whoa, we actually get to see a gem out. Oh! Wow, I did not expect the voice acting.
Guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey!
Did not expect this. Oh, that was really cute. I mean, the lyrics are kind of funny, but still.
Tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
What's she doing in the back? Oh, what did she just read? Hey, Baiju and Chi-Chi! We didn't get to speak to them as Lantern Rite. Oh, Zhao. Oh, he's still defeating monsters. Come on, take a break. Oh, it's so pretty every time. Oh, we actually get to see them lifted in the air. That's nice. Oh, it's so fast. Hey! What's this? Dvorak. Still not say his name properly, but woo! Aww.
Master,
So cute.
listen!
Where's Shenhe? Wait, was she there at the table? Oh, she wasn't. Oh, that's so nice
May
for
the
them
year ahead
to be
be a
together.
blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Oh, that's nice she's spending it with Shinha.
Master, the Xiao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao Lantern, the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
She's like, I'll make you a better one, daughter.
Listen, that must be Meta Ping.
Oh? I don't hear it. What do you mean? Was it the music? I mean? Wow, they even showed the guitar like animations. So pretty. I love the vibes these animations give. It's so fuzzy, cozy, cute. Part 2? So is it part 3? Well, we do still have to have that banquet, but I didn't expect the cutscene so early. Hey Yunjin, Zinnia.
Okay, now I need to get a move on and write my next song.
We finally got to hear her perform.
Listen to you. You only just fulfilled one lifetime dream. Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought up a name for your next opera, haven't you?
You know me too well, Xinyan.
Aw, they're such besties.
The Adeptus-Seeking Voyage. How does that sound?
Oh, man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
Wait, Adeptus Seeking Voyage. Is that basically what we're doing? What's this? Oh, the epilogue. Let's go. It was the same melody that was played when Madame Ping saved his ancestor around the end. Oh, okay. The melody like flowed so smoothly into the current music that I didn't even notice as a different like complete tune. I was just jamming, man. That's nice. That's sweet. Now I'm gonna perform. I mean, we know the Traveler can hum a good tune, so I need to do it again. So I mean, I can see the Traveler performing, but we don't want to steal their thunder, you know. Not kidding. We'll leave it to the professionals.
Traveler, hurry!
What do you have to say, Paimon?
Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list.
Oh, that.
Expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go.
It's so funny. I did Ganyu's quest, which made me like. Wait, no, it wasn't Ganyu. It was. What made me want to go in this place again? I think I just realized you could go in it, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I spoke to the person, and I was like, okay, now I know about it. And then I did Ganyu's quest, and it mentions, then we go to this place, now we're going to this place again. The timing that I actually realized this was a place is now when they're actually using it in the story.
Oh, so that's
how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
Oh my god, it's the first time we're seeing Chongyun, Xingqiu, and Zhangling this time, right?
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli, but I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are
Oh, you
Oh,
flatter
shoot.
us.
I wasn't meant to skip.
If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Oh.
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here.
No, I wanted to hear continue the conversation because I wanted to hear what he was gonna say.
All we knew was that
About
Hu
it.
Tao invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Paimon, don't you know we have to meet at least everyone once during the event? We haven't met them yet. Don't you know the rules? Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Why wouldn't you take the opportunity
Are
to
you having fun?
to sit next to Zhongli? Traveler, what's wrong with you? You had the opportunity to sit next to Zhongli. And you didn't only go 1, but 2 seats away from him, I think. Are you crazy? Anyway, I'm learning a lot. I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
I forgot this trio. So cute. Chongyun actually never seen a single spirit to exercise because when he gets to his location, his yang energy has already dispelled the spirit. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Imagine being an exorcist and he can't even do your job. I mean, I guess he kind of just does his job by just arriving. That's kind of interesting, yeah. Poor guy. He probably really wants to see one. Though he's always focused on driving them out, so maybe not. Yeah, that's interesting.
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Xingqiu's so sneaky. I love it though, their relationship. It's so funny.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon.
Yeah, Zhongli must love Paimon, and Paimon must love Zhongli. Zhongling, not Zhongli. Because their interests match each other.
Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Chongling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue.
I can't tell if that's an insult or not. I don't know why.
My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, okay, so it was a compliment.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
I mean, Zhongling is like a good cook and all, but, you know, I don't know if I would trust her with all my dishes, knowing how she experiments, you know, with them. Very interesting ingredients.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
Yeah, exactly, Chongqing. He knows what I mean.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
You better. You threw him under the bus last time.
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
Hu Tao? And Zhao?
Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Yeah, where's Gopa?
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Oh, and please tell me that guest is Zhao. Because if I remember correctly, I think he was in this room in the trailer. Again, reveals quite a lot, but oh my word. If Hu Tao being of all people to convince Zhao to have dinner with us, that'd be amazing.
Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be...
You're not gonna get him any other way.
Ningguang? Or Captain Beidou?
Yeah, what about Captain Beidou? We haven't seen her this quest except for the cutscene. But I think she has the side quests like centered on her.
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
That's true. Respect your boss. Oh, suddenly the doors burst. I mean, the restaurant burst open. Oh, okay. Too quick to read.
Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right?
Oh, wait. How did you just suddenly get there?
Good thing the conqueror of demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh, that's so great. I love this so much. I love this. Paimon didn't even say anything. She's just like, huh? Oh my god, Genshin actually have comedic timing. What is this? Duh?
Oh.
What's this? Zhongli's reaction.
I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh my word. Oh my, playing coy, aren't you, Zhongli?
The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
This is so weird. Like, I don't think anyone expected him to be here. What did Hu Tao do to get him to be here? Well, she just has her ways, doesn't she? Aw, he's so awkward. A few days ago. Oi, we're getting a flashback? What? A few days ago at Wangshu Inn. Probably him eating his tofu. Why is it taking so long to load? Probably because it's a flashback.
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
Hu Tao troubles him.
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I love this different tone he has with Zhongli. He so sees him as a dad. I love it.
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yanxiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
I'm confused. What was the point of the flashback, though?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang.
sir.
Oh, okay. I think I get it.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal.
I bet Hu Tao actually means by old acquaintance, as in she knows Zhongli and Zhao know each other. I feel like she just knows. Just being Hu Tao, she knows.
I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
Oh, yeah, that too. We're old friends.
Great. You two sit together.
Okay, you know, I take it back.
You should take a seat too, Director.
I take it back. I am very happy that, okay, no offense, that we didn't take the seat next to Zhongli. Well, actually, we could have sat next to Zhongli and then had Zhao next to us, because that was also open seat. So, honestly, Traveler, you played that card really badly. I'm disappointed.
Oh, finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the hosts at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
We get sit next to Hu Tao, so that's cool as well. Just looking food arrives and pleasant. Oh, it's too quick to read.
The person Hu Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
I mean, are you surprised? We are the Traveler. We know gods. I mean, we know the Archons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Yeah, I kind of felt the same. Like, why are we not sitting next to Zhongli? Exactly. Honestly, missed opportunity. But I'm disappointed in Traveler. Them out of all characters should know this. They secretly know they're creating a fan group and collecting them like Pokemon.
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
Aww.
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows.
Oh, really? I like how they're connecting everything. It feels more... That makes the world a little bit more alive.
Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Oh my word, he's smiling!
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past.
He's a fanboy, aren't we all?
I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
Oh, jeez. Xingqiu, not in front of him.
We know each other too.
Oh.
He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
What? He did?
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, he's such a softie, Zhao.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangli and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, he's like the only one that doesn't know him.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore.
You know, Paimon's called, like, not having to say everything all the time.
Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons, please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Paimon, you make him uncomfortable. Belated isn't the right word to use here.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere.
Yeah, she doesn't like when someone kills the mood.
I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past, and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
They actually make claps.
Indeed.
Effects.
Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good.
I mean, that's coming from Zhongli. He's always pretending he doesn't know anyone. And he's like a normal mortal.
We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then.
Every now and then?
Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
She doesn't hold back.
Huh? Sounds kinda self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Exactly same. I'm curious about how she did it.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
No? Oh, we're getting another flashback?
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss.
Exactly.
And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh.
This is the screen time between characters that I needed.
I know you're there.
Oh! Ch.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
To come have dinner with us. Oh, wow, I didn't even show her, like, I want to know how he reacted when asking.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Oh?
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
It's a good thing I did Hu Tao's quest not so long ago.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
I mean, I'm not surprised there. Was he worried about his karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power.
Oh wow, she's smart. Also, would Chongyan's like Yang ability, like since if he has such strong Yang, would that like help with his karma?
Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
Aww.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure Yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
Okay, well that kind of answers my question. But that's only for him, or for everyone? Does he protect everyone in the room with it?
That's not the same.
Oh, it's not? Oh.
And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
Oh, I love these two.
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh?
Imagine that
Guoba
scenario.
would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xiangling told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
Or so that's a casual information now. Well, they are besties, so I would.
It sounds
expect
like
to tell.
you've heard the rumors.
You seem pretty quiet today. Is everything okay? I mean, he's always quiet. Not used to being around so many people.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
Oh?
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
An old friend. That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon.
Right! Wait, what?
Oh, Paimon, like you would object to that. Huh? Oh my god, is this... I know who this is. Huh? The wind? You mean wind effects?
Seeds of story.
I knew it!
Brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paima just unconsciously complete that saying?
Confirmed, she is the god of time! Just kidding.
That voice. Could it be?
It must be. Oh, not that. Zhongli's like, oh no!
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
I was wondering why there was another chair there.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Oh my god, I love this. Oh, the restaurant blown open by the gust of wind.
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yay!
Oh, it's the Tone Deaf Bard.
Tone Deaf Bard! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, he seems
What's our
to
reaction,
carry a
Xiao?
valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends.
Who tell knows? You can't tell me she doesn't suspect, like, all the people in the room, like, that are pretending not to be gods are gods.
Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Man, he really just invited himself, but I'm here for it.
Huh, it's you.
He knows him?
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu. Oh, from like from the Adorio Festival or something? From the Inazuma event? Shenzu? What?
Genu?
Genu. That's funny. Oh no, he's gonna give Xingju's pen name away. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get to finish that one properly. That quest.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Everyone's just pretending not to know each other at this table is hilarious.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
What is that smile he's giving him? Oh, these two are like, I wanted this screen time. He's my old pal too. Looks like Zhao knows him too. Oh, wait, how do I know that? Like, okay.
Yes.
No?
Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite.
I know, right? Venti's face, that was so funny. I love it.
I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember?
Don't spill my secret, Zhao, is what he's trying to say.
And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Bro, I'm getting emotional. This is what I needed from them.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's how it was. I see.
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's just being so deceitful here.
Mm-hmm. And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant. Oh, you're too nice, Venti.
Wasn't Venti like afraid of Zhongli? Like I remember his voice line about him was just like, he's not like still super powerful, right? That he could like throw me or rock at me again, right?
Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Adeptus in disguise.
She knows. She knows. Oh, she knows. Oh my god, she so definitely knows. Zhao's like, oh no, she's on to us.
Shao, you're an Adeptus?
Oh, jeez, that's a jump scare.
Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Oh, what? The mean face. Paimon, play along.
Huh? Oh! Right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Was that from the barista event?
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, the old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories.
Oop, I'm gonna tab it out. Oops. There you go.
The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair. I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine. Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it. You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
We're now besties.
Of course, of course.
I'd never expected this duo ever in this game.
Hey, Xingqiu! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Oh my god, Changyan knows. Everyone just like is pretending like not to know things at this table. Yep, they know. And they know some are pretending. It's funny.
Changyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames. Dang, Naveen giving her tips for ugly nicknames?
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Leonell will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh. But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. He must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me.
Oh?
Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Oh my word. He ain't holding back.
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was
What's that
exactly what I wanted to say.
What's that about?
Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I?
No, everyone was getting awkward and formal. It's okay.
We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
Hey, you're respecting the customs. Good, good.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last.
I can't imagine Venti drinking tea. Just I can't imagine drinking water or any substance that isn't wine.
Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Zhao.
What's with the urgency?
Are you done eating? Wanna head out for a walk? I ate too much. Could you come take a walk with me? Okay, I feel like you'll say more yes to this.
Sure.
I was about to say, like, the traveler beat me to it, but I could tell I'm being, like, not able to talk. Because he's been doing, a lot.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
No, Paimon, you stay. It's Zhao and I moment. Stop third wheeling. Okay. You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry. We'll be back soon. Paimon knows she's being rejected. Oh, I kind of feel bad, but Paimon, I know you love to tag along with us. But don't worry, we'll be right back.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Oh, she has such separation issues. It's like, that kind of makes me go like, oh. Hey, Mask Rider, welcome to the stream. Oh god. Wait, talk to them first. Okay, Paimon.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, you probably would expose everyone's identities, not gonna lie. I'm surprised that like people who tell the identity to Traveler isn't like having an anxiety attack from knowing that Paimon knows this information too and will probably slip up.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find.
Oh, you actually put the effort in looking for it.
I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
I think Zhao distanced himself mostly from other people and intentionally rude to them because he's worried that his bad karma might rub off on them. Oh, definitely. That's definitely it. Like, we know that he actually cares about people. But, you know, he just always thinks he's a burden or can possibly hurt someone.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right.
Oh god, he actually bought it.
You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Hello. Oh wait, these two.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
Just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
In other words, he already knows that you're a drunk Venti and has seen you at your worst, and that's why he threw a bolt at you in the past. Alright, Xiao, let's go.
depart. You go ahead.
Thank you. Oh, he's so well mannered. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times.
It's like when you're forced to go to like a family dinner or something.
The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
I understand. It's all Zhongli's fault. I understand. It's all Venti's fault. Wait, I have to pick a side. I don't think it's either their fault. I'll just say Venti because he barged in.
No. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, I thought so.
So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
Aww. You don't have to be like them. You do you.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Oh, wow. That's so cute. Strange in a good way?
Yes.
Aww.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come.
It's like when you're introvert, like making mental preparations before like conversing with people. Like, this is what I need to say, this is what I can say as backup when I don't have anything to say.
She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power. And I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
Oh my god, that explains so much. I always thought their attire looked very similar. And I love how he's just talking about the past with us. That's so cute. Like, without really thinking about it.
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
It's just so natural.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
I mean, yeah, but you know, it's fine.
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts.
Desserts, never mind, let's go back in.
Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat? Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Zhao, don't pull any lemon... Don't want to pronounce that word wrong. Lemon... You know, I'm not going to even... When cycling on us.
Why would I?
Oh, is it lament? Is that what they're trying to say? Lament! Worthless.
Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup.
Aww. She knows that she likes that? That he likes that?
Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking.
I thought that was why. Because of Yanxiao.
I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support.
Oh, they're so thoughtful, like thinking ahead for those kind of reasons.
When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Wait, has that always been a Guoba, like, little pack, was it the charm on her? Thank you, Zhongling and Guoba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Alrighty. What is Zhongli looking at?
Are we done whispering secrets to each other?
Is Zhongli just looking at a wall? Does he not want to talk to Venti that bad?
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
He didn't take that long. We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you had no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon?
Yeah, how could we? We know she's the god of time. No, seriously, they are dropping so many, like, sus hints in this quest about Paimon.
In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's!
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Oh my god, she's being third-wheeled hard in this quest.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all.
That does sound like her.
Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all.
Yeah, they're so distinguished that he's looking at a wall for about 5 minutes now. And he's probably saying, oh, the patterns are so unique and ancient.
Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world.
They know.
If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
That's supposed to be Kusanali's role.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
That's true.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all.
Samantha's wall. Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her.
Oh, how did she get there?
The disciple of an Adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition.
What was that?
The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
What is this? Also, I like how they keep saying, like, no, you do it. No, you do it.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Leonell Harbor.
What is this?
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness, which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me?
Oh my god, I knew it was gonna go full circle.
I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
I was about to say, he's probably gonna be like, we should certainly make the conqueror of no. Is he going to say it's Zhongli?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Wait, don't!
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Uh-huh?
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
But, I am not even from this world.
No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though. I knew it was gonna come down to this.
Huh? Who else is there?
You, of course.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
That was kind of cute.
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome.
That's true, we need to appreciate her more.
But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
Okay, that's kind of offensive to me, bro.
Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
I wouldn't say smooth one, but definitely more exciting.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right?
I was about to say, yeah, is everyone just wanting her to do it because no one else wants to do it? Of course, you're the best traveler companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Oh my word, okay, she's not gonna need a funeral or anything, jeez. Aw, so nice. Paimon had their full of delicious food and tea. It's time to say goodbye. Aw.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
The food and desserts were delicious. Thanks for the treat, Director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
In other words, take all the people who aren't clued in so they can stop pretending they don't know each other now. Hutal knows. She knows.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
Huh? Does he know Beto?
I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
Bye, Venti.
We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Wait, me or Zhongli?
Understood.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Just Zhongli will do.
Yeah, bro, they just left the screen. Be careful, Zhao. I know you've been wanting to say that.
I live as a mortal in Liyue Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Adeptus Shao. Let's stop teasing him for now.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite music festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past? The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too.
True.
I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic.
Soraya, is that tease for like a future playable character?
From the evidence she found
Whoa,
and the
that's
conclusion she
scabby.
made,
What was that?
her area of research
Oh.
is already very close to the truth.
I forgot about that sound effect. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, thank you, right.
But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike.
But yeah, thank you for subscribing.
In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions.
Aww.
This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise.
Ah, he's been observing.
So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
I mean, Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery.
He already just said, see ya.
After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
Yeah, she's just speaking for the players now.
But at least you always stay by Paimon's side.
Not until I log off this game.
No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
No. It's my honor. I'm afraid there will be a lot to ask of you in the future too. Most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you're aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
Yes.
No need.
I knew I was gonna say no, but I want to get enthusiastic about it.
I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight.
I mean, that's
but it's
true.
time for me to leave.
That's true. Like, he's stayed longer. Each Lantern Rite, he's becoming more attached. Not attached, but he's been in the city longer. Each time he visits.
The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
It's got the best character development in the game, because much don't progress. The feelings are mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Definitely. Oh! He just poofed. I thought he would at least walk away. I mean, that's Zhao for you. Is it done? No, it's done. Okay, well, except for these two. Oh! She's here now. She wasn't here before. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man, the art is so pretty in this game. I love it. Welp. Wait, okay, before I stop, I wanna... Was it just me? Was like that the first proper argument between Paimon and Lumine? I don't know, it just kind of felt that way. But it made up very quickly, so it's fine. But it just felt more personal this time. But I heard that like characters, again, you have to go find them. I heard there were two in here. I don't know where. Hello, boss. Not boss lady, as I know you don't like to be called. Which is fair. Maybe it's just boss. Where would they be? In the kitchen? Wait, is he always walking around here? Well, he would be. Are they not here? Well, they just kind of hard to find. If they're gonna hide them, they need to at least like make it easy to spot them. Like, not hide them too well. Like, I bet so many people don't even know. I mean, we did say we're gonna see him later. He's like, bro, I just got here. I need to... My energy levels of socializing has gone down. Give me a moment. But now we're here.
Yen Xiao just came up here with some almond tofu, but I haven't finished everything Xiangling gave me yet.
Oh?
You should try some too. I'm not as experienced in tasting mortal food as you, and I couldn't tell the difference. There must be many different stories to tell of the hustle and bustle of the mortal world, too. You can tell me. I will listen.
Oh my word, he actually wants to associate himself with us. That is amazing progress. Alright, I will enjoy the tofu. Thank you, Zhao. Okay, I heard about Zhongli and Guoba. Oh, are they being here? But maybe that's like during the day. Let me make it day. Oh, what a nice view of the mountains. You can see Dragon's Spine from here. Forgot about that. Will he still be up here? Oh, he's still up there. Okay, then he's probably not gonna. It's probably not. It's not a nighttime thing then. Probably. Does anyone know where else to find them? I'll probably have to search it up. I feel like if I guess, I'm gonna go to the funeral parlor. I bet they would be there. Zhao the Edgelord main. Yeah. He's pretty cool. As well as a star in the distance, but it's Dragon Spine. Oh, they're not here? I really thought they'd be here. I'm just guessing at this point. I know we just like search it, but I'm kind of just see if I can find them without the internet's help, which should be the case. Oh jeez, my game froze. Which should be the case, because it's so silly that you have to search it. Not everyone does that. This guy looks new. Was he always there? I do not recognize that armor. Oh jeez, I'm dropping frames. I thought Zhongli would be here at least. We didn't get to see Chi-Chi and Baiju. That's kind of sad. Okay, wait, where's the Boo Boo Pharmacy again? Zhongli and Zhongling in Zhongli's restaurant. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know why I thought it was one shoe in. I remember there was a kitchen. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh no, sorry. Chef Mal, you're not the person I wanted. No, no, sorry. I see you every day, okay? Okay.
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again.
We go turns around.
Surprised to see me here?
Yeah. Well, I knew your old acquaintance, so maybe not.
It's the director's orders. Xiangling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen so that Xiangling will have some time to herself. But with someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do.
Excuse me? Are you saying I was due? Wow, Zhongli is not afraid to show he's a slacker. When, like, he makes us do everything. It's so funny. But man.
It feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires. Perhaps I should borrow Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up.
Zhongli, you have so much time in your hands. I'm sure it's fine.
You'd still prefer to make them by hand. But of course.
Aw, that's cute. Okay, where's Boo Boo Pharmacy? Also, what's this again? I forgot where it is. Always forget where Boo Boo Pharmacy is. Oh wait, was that that long staircase area there? Like over here? It's always so far out for a place where a lot of people need. The only place to get medicine from. I guess it makes it more distinguished that way. Wow, I'm getting deja vu. Wait. I should probably. Oh, I'm dropping. Why am I dropping frames so much? Boo Boo Pharmacy. I think it's here, right? Because I remember it being a long staircase. When I think about it, why is it's such a so oddly on its own? If this is the place. Wait, there's a thing up there? I never knew that. Oh my god, this is Boo Boo Pharmacy. Why is it so on its own? I've been playing this game for like so long and I didn't even know this. Oh, ew. How do they expect people to climb up there? Oh wait, I know. Daddy Zhongli got this. Oh, jeez. Don't lag, please. Well, actually, I could just jump up there. And Edgelord Zhao. Thank you.
Rise!
That's not what I was meant to do. No! It's not what I'm trying to do. Wait, I could.
Boring!
Oh, okay, I got it. Also, how did the rock get up there? Complete. Let's go. Oh, wait! Oh, how did I not take 4 damage from that? Wait, they're not here? What? I really thought they would be there. Huh, interesting. There's normally always someone by the harbor, but not this time. Nope. Wait, this guy's there though. Dvorak. I think I'm finally starting to get hard to say his name. Oh, oops, I entered the quest. No! Hello! But also not hello. Bye. Is this the opera? Oh, no, I wasn't meant to get into this. 2 characters on Beto's ship. I was actually thinking of checking there. I can imagine that being Beto and Venti. Oh, yes, because Venti said he was going there. I should have, yeah. I should have kept that up. I'm just skimming over this. Story of Beard quite long. Doing intermissions. Okay. I won't button anymore, I promise. Okay, dear guest. Mountain bound. Mixes eyes and demons or ascension. As you can name it, I can perform it. Please. I did not mean to go into this quest. I just wanted to talk to Dvorak. I feel bad for skipping this dialogue, but I just don't have the time. I need to end stream soon. Come on, I'm a skipper now. Disciple of Adeptus. Okay. Man, they always have to make side quests so lengthy when it doesn't need to be. Bravo! Clap along. Aww! That's cute. Okay. Okay, I asked these 2 to volunteer from the audience, but they're coming insist to me. It will give you both a good look. It'll help the actors move forward on the stage. Don't you think? Yeah, bro, why me? Invite the kids. It's paper play events. Yeah, I thought so, but I didn't mean to do it now. That's fine by me, I guess. Okay, good. They gave me a break. Okay. Dvorak.
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent.
What am I doing? Why am I reaching down there? What am I doing? Why is he smiling while I'm doing it? You mean the show?
Yes. When I heard the music coming from up in the clouds,
oh, that's my cat.
I was so stunned I could barely think or move.
Oh, that's sweet.
I felt like it had a special kind of hold over me. Or maybe it was the adeptal power within the music. And the ensemble at the end was truly sublime. I felt like I would have started to cry if I hadn't been one of the performers on the stage.
No.
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, Lady Ningguang, the Tianquan of the Liyue Qixing, has invited me to visit her again at Yujing Terrace to discuss a long-term collaboration plan. I do hope everything goes well and that we have more opportunities to collaborate in the future. The next time we have another performance, you'll have to come. I will save the best seat for you.
That's good. Let's go step a few paces back while doing this.
Magnificent!
There you go.
Absolutely magnificent.
About the fair lady.
I've already given her my thanks in person.
Oh.
This is what she said. It is only natural to lend a hand when we see someone in distress. The wonderful music you brought to Liyue is worth far more than gratitude.
Aw.
Truly, I felt so honored. But I've also made a decision for myself. I will strive to create even more wonderful, original music for this era. Our era.
Cool, cool, cool. Is there anything else? No, never mind.
We couldn't have accomplished all this without you. Please accept my most heartfelt thanks again.
No problem. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, let's go to Beta's ship and then I'm probably gonna end it there. Here. Let's go say hi to Beto and probably Venti, as he did say he would be there. Seems to be more on the ship. Is it because of the Lantern Rite? Oh, it looks like it. That's cool. Even here is decorated. Well, they expect us to come here, so makes sense. Oh my god, wait, Kazuha! Okay, I thought it was gonna be Beto. Then where can we see how? Where would Beto be then? Probably with Ningguang. Yeah.
This is such a cool ship! Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls. Makes me want to sing out loud!
Oh, that's what he meant by a friend. I thought that it was talking about Beto, but it actually makes sense that it's Kazuha. Because they met in Inazuma, right?
Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
You're gonna be competing with his literature and poems.
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships. Speaking of ships, everything's perfect about this one, except... Kazuha?
No?
Could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age.
Of course, that is complaint. Of course.
How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that.
Yeah, Beto, what she says goes.
It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter.
Oh.
Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
Wait, how old is Kazuha? I thought he was like over 16 or 18. What is the drinking age restriction in this game? Like 18 or 20? Sometimes it's 24. Like, I don't know.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
Years of practice. Well, you can enjoy not being drunk together while you recite your poems. Oh, that's cute. What's that? Bank details? Oh, is that... What is this? Oh, okay. Well, I'm probably gonna end it here then. He wants to stay on the ship for the booze? Yeah, exactly. Definitely. He's like, crap literature. I want alcohol. But yeah, that was really fun. I managed to finish the main story quest. I don't think I'll be able to do the the side things in this event on stream. But it was really fun. And I really enjoyed this quest. It was, there's so much nostalgia when they bring back the Lantern Rite, but it had the character interactions that I've been wanting for so long now, so I'm really glad they finally done it. So that's great. A lot of character development for Zhao. He's like the most character growth in this game, I think. Well, I mean, for relationship-wise, Diluc and Kaya are slowly starting to be on normal speaking terms again, so that develops as well. But we don't get enough screen time with them, so... But yeah, thank you for everyone that joined the stream and was chatting. It was really fun. And thank you, Pratik, for staying at until the end. Hopefully I said your name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it here. See you. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream again. So, yeah, I probably just stream whenever. I don't really have a schedule yet. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!